I totally agree with what Howie said, you know, about authenticity. There was something about that song after the way you just almost casually told us what you're going through, and, you know.
You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy.
There are, however, there have been some great singers this year. And I'm not going to give you a yes. I'm going to give you something else. Everything about that is really special. Good for you. Good for you.
I have a 2% chance of survival, but 2% is not 0%. 2% is something, and I wish people knew how amazing it is.
You blew us all away. You are the voice we all need to hear this year.
That was way more than okay.
Hey, Molly, come on. Almost. Are you going to catch it, Sky? You going to catch it, Sky? Come on. Good job, Marley. Come here, Sky. Or come here, Marley. Good job, Marley. Sky, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Come on, Sky. You want to play?
Hey, little pumpkins. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What? Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Look, I got peekings.
And he says to me, "Oh my God, that was amazing. You want to play a game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Have you ever heard of the airplane game?" And I'm like, "Sounds kinky, but no. How do you play that?" And he's like, "You take the fuck off."
Of the guard, as long as we need the guard to deal with the humanitarian crisis that we expect to escalate. The number of people crossing the border seeking asylum, we expect to only go up. And we need to make sure that there is a national response, not an ad hoc, city by city, state by state response. We know that the federal...
Bitch dead. Bye, Dory. Bye, Dory. Oh my God. What the fuck? Ah! Dory!
There was a video out of Dallas where they had all these young kids putting money in the underwear of these drag queens at a bar, and that's totally unacceptable. And I said that at the time. Then what happened was a week or two later, there was video from a place that had similar stuff, and then that was identified as being in Florida. So we said, wait a minute, having kids involved in this is wrong. That is not consistent with our law and policy in the state of Florida, and it is a disturbing trend in our society to try to sexualize these young people. That is not the way you look out for our children. You protect children. You do not expose them to things that are inappropriate.
Wristbands that just about everyone who crosses wears. These wristbands have different colors. They correspond to how many thousands of dollars the illegal immigrants owe the cartels. Each color reflects how much debt they're in. Don't think of these as pieces of plastic. Think of these as leg irons worn by slaves. So when the kids get here, the teenage boys, the Biden administration will transport to cities all over the country. You might think if you don't live on the border, you're not in a border city. You'd be mistaken. Whatever city you're in, the Biden administration is sending teenagers who owe Mexican drug cartels thousands of dollars. And they have to pay off that money or their families will be killed. And so these illegal immigrants are working for the cartels in cities all across America. And the boys have it a lot better than the girls because far too many of the teenage girls find themselves trapped in sex slavery instead to pay off their debt to the cartel. This wristband in particular is chilling because it is obviously the size of a child's hand. I don't know how old the child was that was wearing this wristband, but it hasn't been broken, so her hand or his hand was small enough to slip this off without even breaking it. This chaos, the crime, the misery, the abuse, it is inhumane, it's horrific, and it's wrong. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are responsible for the worst plague of slavery in America since the Civil War.